What's Happening Hoke show is filmed before a live audience and is brought to you by Rockfish Motor Speedway, the Rock of Hoke, nunboys.com, and GPS Photography and Video, gpsphotoandvideo.com.
What's happening, Hoke? Welcome back to continue the news segment on the August 6, 2015, sponsored by Rockfish Speedway, the What's Happening Hoke show. Glenn Young, Hal Nunn here. We're just going to wrap up a little news talk. And one of the big stories that came out this week was the Cumberland County commissioners, or the city council. They have made a new ordinance and expanded the gun control.
Right.
They say you cannot open carry on any. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Cumberland County property.
Any Cumberland County property or parks and recreation. And I'm a little bit torn between, you know, first of all, I don't live in Cumberland County.
Yeah.
So I really
live in Hoke.
I want to know what the Hoke County ordinance is, but what they're trying to say is when the guns are out, it makes people scared.
Well, the thing that gets me is, okay, then why do expanded parts concealed?
Right, so you could have left the conceal permit on.
Alone.
Those are the people who are abiding by the rules.
Everything I read about it, everybody said, well, I'll just go to another county. And then when you start losing that money, you know, you're out there, you're doing a run in the park, right? You get out there with your kids, with the strollers and whatnot. One of the most criminal type areas have been the parks as of late.
They've been targeted.
And so now you're saying, well, no guns in the park. Okay. All the bad guys are saying, well, guess what? Yeah, good question. You gonna put law enforcement?
You're gonna put them around the corner, watching the criminals in the parks that are seeking to wreak havoc amongst our citizens? Because I'm telling you what, it seems to me that our freedoms, when it comes to gun control, are shrinking. You know, they just passed a law last year in Hoke County.
Here's the thing. I'm not so spun up about the freedoms in the Second Amendment. Bottom line is the protection of my family.
But that is part of the amendment.
Yeah, got it. But you know what? I'm gonna have mine anyway. You ain't gonna know I'll have it, but I'm gonna have it. If I'm gonna frequent the park in Cumberland County, you might see me at Lake Rim out there doing a photo shoot. I'm not gonna self-incriminate. I'm just saying, you know, Glenn might not be the soft target you think he is.
Well, I mean, Glenn doesn't look like a soft target anyway.
Nah. But you know, it bothers me that the fact that you keep messing with something.
I know.
And now you make it, you say you have all the good intentions because, you know, guns are bad and all this, everything, but you take it away from the people that's trying to protect their families.
That's my point.
You know?
I mean, if you're going to take that option away from me at a Cumberland County park, then replace it with some kind of security.
Do you go to Starbucks?
No, I
stopped going there. Once I found this gun thing, I was done there.
It's too expensive.
When I go to Starbucks, it's a treat. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But then after I saw his things on guns, his thoughts on guns, I was pretty
there are times where we are in a situation traveling that I have been to a Starbucks.
Yeah.
But it's because it's.
I don't go to Starbucks every day. Like it's a treat.
I don't drink a lot.
When I'm buying $4 coffee, it's a treat.
Yeah.
You know.
Or $6 coffee.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Well, I just get regular coffee, not that latte mixed float something. You probably get that, huh?
No, I get cream and sugar.
Spice and all that.
No.
Just straight black with sugar, man.
I get black coffee with cream and sugar. And I've been using the Slim.
Now here's the big thing out of Chattanooga, Tennessee this week. They were looking at the state National Guard as arming their recruiters.
Do it.
Because the federal guys are active duty can't. Because you see they're in federal law. But when these guys are targeted, the recruiting stations, and so the National Guard, that's state policy. So that's something they're going to run through the legislature and vote on. Could see it very well happen here in North Carolina as well. And hey,
I'm for it. I don't mind if even on the federal side, if you're working at a recruiting center, that you are allowed. You're the freaking military.
Yep.
I mean, you should be able to carry a sidearm.
Unfortunately, you were targeted.
Well, let me tell you this. The folks that are doing, I mean, I never was a recruiter, but I've known
That's why I became a drill sergeant. I didn't want to be a recruiter.
I knew some buddies who were recruiters. It ain't that easy.
No,
number one.
Meeting quotas and all that.
Meeting the quotas and going out and
they already talked about not meeting the quota for 2016.
Well, right now it's tough to get people to join.
But you know, hey man, it's a great place to start. That was the motto when I came in. I still think that if you don't have anything going on after high school, you go to military. If you're not going to college, you go to military.
I mean, I think it's a good option.
Around on the street.
I think it's a great option for those that don't want to go to college.
But getting back to the point, yeah,
or do
be allowed to carry. If I'm active duty, allowed to carry.
Yep.
But the next biggest thing, Nashville shooting this week, another theater shooting. And the first thing I thought about,
shot with pepper spray.
Yeah, pepper spray, a hatchet,
that guy had
and a pellet, right, or pellet gun. But the thing about it, once again, his mom had put in a missing persons report, and lo and behold, he had mental issues. So, are there that many mental issue people out there with access to guns?
I believe
or is that the scapegoat offense when the incident happened? Oh, I was mentally incapable.
Well, there are people who make that.
And I'm talking about the guy in Denver.
Right.
They're about to.
Right.
I hope he gets a devil.
I cannot believe that lady that was shot on the wheelchair who went in to testify and said that her whole life has changed. She lost a baby. Her child was lost. And she was crippled because of it. And she's sitting 10 feet away from him. They wouldn't be able to hold me back, man.
Well, that's one of the ones where I might have,
They would have held me in contempt.
Well, God bless them. They got a good temperament and they need love in their heart. And I'm sorry, I guess
they need a tall tree with a
not
short
that good. But well, the thought I had goes, my daughter's home for school, getting ready to go to college. Your son's home.
One's home.
Getting ready to go back to school.
One's home now, going to Campbell Divinity School. The other one will be home this weekend.
But here's the thing. I mean, when she goes to the new IMAX on Yakima, the Millstone,
the Brand,
you start talking about all the theaters here, and the first thing you think is, could it happen here? Yeah, it could.
It could happen.
And when you look at the theaters, I mean, this thing is planned out, man. I mean, it's dark. Most theaters, you're sitting on a slant. Crowded.
Although there's only 9 people in
where you were messing around with, well, he went in the middle of the day, too, so that was interesting. So I don't know what his thought was. But you're crowded. Normally where you used to worry about the guy in the back hollering out stuff at the movie or the guy that's on the cell phone, now you got to worry about getting shot. And the thing about, like, when you go in the movie theater, where do you sit?
I typically sit about either halfway up. If they have one of them rows that has legs where you can spread it, I sit there.
But it seems like most of the front rows is where the shootings and incidents happen, where everybody starts running. And then he's got access to the doors, too, because they don't like the fire. But I'm thinking sit in the back. But, I worry about her going out there because they go to the movies. Summer's what kids do. And when you think that it couldn't happen here, I mean, and Millstone, God bless him, is well patrolled, but that subdivision is right there. We talk about the IMAX right outside the post, but my point is you got to be situationally aware of what's going on.
And
I become a people watcher, so I watch. If that guy doesn't look right, if that girl doesn't look right,
I'm going the other way, or I'm gonna tell somebody.
Yeah, exactly. I hate this thing where I used to go to the mall all the time. We would sit down, especially right after you got your concealed carry, and you could sit there like, man, that guy's got a gun, that guy's got a gun, because they may have been carrying it legally. It was just a dude, you're printing, and so you can see it. But you got to watch people and become situationally aware of what's going on in your surroundings. We're
going to end up getting a shopping center in Hoke County that I do think is going to eventually have a theater.
Well, the thing about it,
we're going to be pressed with these decisions.
But it's changing your way of life. It's like every time you go out, it's like, man, I got to wonder. When you go to Walmart and you shop, like, man, where you go to the ATM at? I always go inside the ATMs or certain hours. You just got to plan your route and watch what you're doing, but you got to become situation aware, because if you think that it can't happen, it will.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk a little sports and get into Hoke County football and
Midnight Madness.
his favorite foosball, soccer.
Not soccer.
We'll be back.